Toronto, East Street. If you know, you know. Let the people know we rocking with.
Man, what it do, man? Top member, man. TopMemba5, man. Northeast DC finest, man.
Hey, play. What you know about the north side of DC?
I know a little something, man, growing up. A little something. I went to school on the north side. Who else we got on the couch with us?
It was made this.
Made this producer. Top 5 exclusive producer. Say less,
No
say
cap.
less.
How y'all meet?
How did we meet, bro? At the studio?
I don't know whether it's mutual. I don't know if it was a mutual. I know. Damn. I think he came through with a session with somebody else and ended up locking up.
Yeah, that's exactly what it
I
was.
think it might have been a trail session. We might have been at a trail session.
No, for sure. On East Street, is that where you from, or that's just like where you grew up at, or you just kind of like just hung out over there?
Well, you know, technically, I was originally born in Montana Avenue. That's like home, like that's where my family's from and all that shit. When I was like 9 years old, I moved around East Street, you know what I'm saying? And like, you know, all the shit I was doing, like East Street made me after that point, you know what I'm saying? So I'm from East Street, I claim East Street, you hear me?
Yeah.
But if a nigga say fuck Montana, I'ma say fuck you hear me? Yeah.
How far is Montana from East Street?
Like 10 minutes.
10 minutes. That's still northeast too?
Hell yeah, big northeast.
For the people that's like never been to DC though, how would you explain northeast or East Street or Montana? Like, is it the same vibes over there, or is it like a different culture?
It's the same vibes. Like, you know, it's just, the streets, bro. You know, I can't count no hood out in DC. You hear me? Like, niggas doing the same shit in every neighborhood. You feel what I'm saying? So it's the same vibes for sure. You hear me? I only say the difference is like Montana always been known for like a money strip. You hear me? You know what I mean? It always been known for like a money strip. For real. But niggas get violent too, if it calls for type shit.
Yeah. Who's some notable people though from the north side or East Street that the world might know?
That the world might know?
Yeah. Y'all ain't got no legends over there?
Shit, Fat Trail.
Yeah.
Shout out
Fat
Trail.
Shout out Fat Trail, man. That's my motherfucking brother, man.
But taking them back, man. When you was a young before everything, we gotta take them back, cause this is your introduction to the world top 5. You know what I mean? A lot of folks outside the DMV ain't gonna know who you is. You know what I mean?
Right.
So we gotta run the whole story. So before you even hopped off the porch, when you was just a little badass nigga outside, what you was getting into outside?
Oh man.
Before that, you know what I mean? Before this, just for fun, all that. You know what I mean?
I was an arsonist, man. I used to set shit on fire. You know?
He said, I was straight to it.
No
yeah.
bullshit. Like, I can call my mother, she'll tell you, like, she used to have to put my hand over that stove and make me feel that shit. And let me know, like, that shit hot, right?
Nah, for real.
Yeah, don't play with fire type shit. And I still kept playing with fire. You hear me?
Shawty said, what about it?
And I got my hands on that fire, start playing with that fire. You hear me?
Shawty said, if you know, you know. Yeah.
What got you on that though? What made you like be on that so hard?
Well, like the street shit. It was my environment, you know what I'm saying? I was intrigued by my environment, you know, like my old heads and shit. Watching them niggas and shit like that, you hear me? Like, and then we gotta walk past, I'm walking past my mother and shit, and she's like, come on, we gotta walk fast and shit. Like, nah, you ain't going outside hanging around them. Type shit, you feel what I'm saying? I kinda like forced my way out there and that shit, cause I wanted that shit. It was in my blood, my father, my uncles, all them niggas, like gangsters, you hear me?
That's what I was gonna ask you too though. Y'all got any like legends like from your hood though that didn't rap, or somebody that everybody knew that like paid homage to, or you know what I'm saying, gave respect to?
It's a lot. I mean, in my eyes, there's a few legends around my hood, you know what I'm saying? But I can't say everybody know them, you feel what I'm saying? It'd be a lot of niggas that's legends like that. It's a lot of niggas in the hood that be doing shit. And the nigga you looking at you think might be doing shit, he really not the one. He just the face. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And there's really a mastermind behind that shit that's really doing shit. And them niggas don't get recognition. And they don't want it though, you see what I'm saying? real gangster shit. They don't want it. You feel what I'm saying? I respect that shit more than anything. They don't want the recognition. I'm gonna let them think them niggas doing that shit. You feel me? Like, yeah.
You think that's just because it was like back in the day though? I feel like back in the day we ain't had the internet, so a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, clout wasn't really something that was active. Now clout is like real a popular thing. You feel like things will be different now?
Yeah, things would be different. I feel like things would be different. Hell yeah. I feel like things would be different. It was some niggas doing their thing though, man, you know. Old heads that I fuck with. I don't really fuck with too many of them. But I fuck with a few, I mean.
When it come to name dropping though, you ain't got no names though?
I'm gonna say from around my way or to my old heads in DC period that I fuck with.
Period, just somebody you respected?
Shit, hell yeah, Fevrat.
Who?
Fevrat.
Fevrat.
Yeah, nigga named Fevrat. That's like my big brother. He from 1512/Greenway, you hear me? He a nigga that really, like, taught me how to be a man and stand on man shit, you know what I'm saying? Cause you know when you young, you throw rocks and hide your hand, you hear me? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So he taught me how to, like, nigga stand on man shit, how to maneuver. Like when I first hit the pen, when I first hit the feds, when I was 18, he was one of the niggas that instantly we linked. Cause he knew I was lost. I was a lost little boy. I ain't never been in the federal penitentiary. You know what I'm saying? Federal system, period, whatever. You know what I'm saying?
So you think right now it's a lack of OGs? Just how you said you had a couple of OGs, old heads. When I was coming up, it was whoever, you know what I mean? Whoever, the old heads around my way, one ain't that old. We looking up to the niggas a couple generations old, you know what I mean? When I'm in high school, when I'm in elementary, middle school, we looking up to the high school, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's all what we looking up to. That's who we, you know what I mean, got motion to us when we little niggas.
Yeah.
As soon as we hop off the porch, that's who we immediately around. It ain't that umbrella coming down from an OG, you know what I'm saying? So you think we lost that OG call for real in the city? Cause you ask a youngin right now, they gonna say fuck a OG.
I don't like I said, nah, cause I can't say that because one thing about the youngins, right? What niggas don't understand is niggas think they want to regulate the youngins. You feel what I'm saying?
Nah, for sure.
The youngins don't respond well to that shit.
Nah,
Cause
for
now
sure.
you testing their ego and their manhood, and it's gonna be that 1-1. Gonna have enough nuts to knock your ass off. You see what I'm saying? For real.
Yeah.
Nah, some real
for
shit. It's
sure,
gonna be, cause
for
he
sure.
gonna have to, cause they looking at him like he the leader. And he gonna have to swallow his everything and knock your ass off. And you was a big nigga. You was a big nigga in the city, and the young nigga knocked you off because you was playing and you ain't respect them as men. Them niggas men, they killing. We trying to get some money now. We did all that shit. They in that stage where they try to work.
You think it's a difference between the new YNs versus the old YNs?
Fuck yeah, they on the internet too much with that shit. They getting themselves locked up. I'm keeping it 100. I fuck with them though. I fuck with the movement and all that shit, but they getting themselves locked up though, bro. We weren't doing that. See, to break this shit down to a science right quick in a quick second, back then, right? It wasn't no cameras and shit up around the city. You had a few MPD joints on each block and shit, so niggas ain't never had to spend a bin with no mask on. Niggas was barefaced and everything. So guess what? The ops knew who did it. They know. I looked at them. That was such and such. I seen them. You know what I'm saying? They know who did it. You see what I'm saying? Today, it's too many cameras and shit, so it's too much ninja shit going on. And niggas want the ops to know they did it. So guess what they gonna do? Go to the studio, drop a song, tell them how they dispense your bin. To let you know that was us, nigga, that dropped that shit off.
Yeah.
The feds picking that shit right up. They telling on themselves.
So you think they telling on themselves in the music?
Yeah. Not to insult them or nothing like that. Like I
Nah,
said, I
I mean, we
respect the
gonna
youngers.
keep it-
I fuck with the youngers. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like, they gotta stop saying too much shit in the music.
Name dropping and all that.
They got to.
Too specific on everything.
You gotta switch that shit up, sugarcoat that shit, throw some more sugar on that shit.
I feel like that's easy to say though, but like in an era like this, I feel like the world is getting turned up off all the negative shit. So it's like soon as you try to like decode it or hide it or whatever, I feel like that's when people start losing steam. That's when you're gonna lose clout.
But you gotta be your own mind too.
No, I
though.
understand that. I'm just letting you know when it's easy to say, but as soon as they do make that turn, they start losing steam.
Motherfuckers love negativity though.
For sure, that's what I'm saying.
Let me tell you this though, bruh. the way I talk about this shit, the way I put this shit, bro, like niggas know what the fuck going on. You see what I'm saying? But guess what? It ain't no specifics. See, these youngins, they giving the specifics.
They too detailed.
They giving the specifics. You can't get the specifics. You just got to pop out that shit and jab out of it. You hear me? You can't get the specifics. They giving the specifics. That's what's fucking them up. Because they connecting them. That's all the specifics. Oh, that's all we needed to hear. Oh, yep, uh-huh. They got that. They got everybody's face on that motherfucker, big ass board down there. Especially if you active, they know who all the active shooters is. They got your face on that big ass board down there.
Nah, for sure. So shit, what you think it is now? So you thinking free car music gotta get switched up, or motherfuckers gotta find a different sound?
Nah, man, free car music. Listen, free car music doing that motherfucker. I fuck with the free car music.
You think
fuck
it's
with
gonna
them.
go outside the DMV?
I got some free car shit too. Yeah, they love it. Listen, my little brother now, they from Albany, New York, man. That's upstate. You hear me?
New York be on it.
Listen,
New York
listen,
be on
listen,
it.
listen, bruh. Listen, bruh. You know who them niggas listen to every day, all day up there? No Savage.
They love
You hear me?
that.
My little brother, I ain't even know. They like, man, we let no Savage. They on it every drop. They always in Albany, New York, bruh.
Nah,
You hear me?
sharp. I used to
Listen,
live out there.
I just came out the Virginia system. I just came home from the Virginia system. I just came from the Virginia penitentiary. I just came from out that motherfucker. All them youngers out there. I'm talking about all them. They on Savage, hard as shit. Anywhere you go out there in that system. Cruddy Murder, all they on that free car shit, hard as shit out there. If you listen to the Virginia, how them niggas in Richmond and shit sounding right now, they adopting the free car sound. Them niggas starting to sound like us. They starting to rap like offbeat and all that shit. They starting to.
What I'm saying, that's still all regional though. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's East Coast regional. We be tied in.
But
So
you know,
I'm
it got to
saying-
keep working. It got to work its way up.
guaranteed. So you think no side? You say who? Nah, niggas be tapped in. The internet he wasn't even speaking English. Yeah, he was speaking all French. Nah, yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Through the internet, we going, you hear me? We always been one of the most influential type of area, you know what I'm saying? So his eyes always on us at all times, you know what I'm saying? Like, they gon' watch what the fuck going on. They might not give us credit, but they gon' have eyes, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Why you say that though? I feel like
because nobody
like the DMV is lit, but for you to say like the most influential,
we
like,
lit, but we always knock off at mid-major status.
We
every
talking about like
time.
with fashion and all that shit.
Yeah,
like,
we knock
listen,
up.
I ain't gonna
Who
lie.
shiesty?
New York be
They
having
call that
that
shit a shiesty. How many niggas? Everybody got a baby picture. Everybody in this room, I'm pretty sure got a baby picture in the ski. Everybody from high school, middle school, elementary. Cause as soon as we was old enough, we got ski. But
put
if you
that
ask
shit
the
on
world, they call that
different,
shit a shiesty. Niggas
like,
out here
Big
looking
Mouth, don't
crazy.
cap Big Mouth. Don't cap Big Mouth. When you came down here from Carolina, you ain't say that. Them niggas put that shit on differently. Like, these niggas like really dressed, and they look good though. You like, these niggas dressed different and shit, but that shit look good.
I feel like
I'm talking not the crummy niggas, not the crummy niggas that walk around the ski mask and shit all day. I ain't talking about that. So like, when you really stepped on the scene and seen some fly niggas.
I feel like that's in every big city though. Every big city, I feel like everybody got their own fashion. Everybody be fresh. I feel like people got different fresh too. 'Cause I used to live in Atlanta, so I feel like Atlanta fresh is a little bit different than like the DMV fresh. But if you down there and you kind of like done, you know what I'm saying, done blended in with the market, like you know what's going on. They not like you might be fresh as hell. You going down there. Some people that know what's going on, they gonna give you a credit. But some people gonna be like, nah, they ain't. This is right here. I feel like it's all about the.
Let me ask you this, right? When did you start wearing skinnies? Let's go solve all this shit right here.
He try to bag him.
I don't know if I would give that.
Give
I
me
feel
just
like-
give me a year. Just give me a year. You can round about.
I would say it definitely came from like I think a up north thing, but
But I'm saying,
I don't know if I would give it actually DC.
no. What I'm saying, what?
I know it's up
I'm
north.
saying,
I feel
what
like-
year?
Huh?
What year? Just give me a year.
Shit, I probably did this in like probably like I don't say like college though. It's probably been like 2000 like I say like 2011.
2011.
Yeah.
Bro, I can show you shit from 2007.
Yeah, but I'm saying I ain't, you know what I'm saying? I'm not the Mac. I'm not, you know what I'm saying, the
Yeah.
guru, you feel me? But
Yeah.
I'm just cool, you feel me?
Yeah.
But I'm saying, I don't know.
But like,
I
we
feel like
been
y'all do
doing
be
this.
on
We
that,
made
though.
that shit cool though. Like, we made that shit cool.
I thought y'all got the points for like Helly Hansen,
Niggas made that shit cool.
Nautica,
Ski mask.
Ski man, all that shiesty, that like niggas talking about shiesty man. No disrespect to Pooh Shot. I fuck with. That's one of the toughest niggas I fuck with in this music shit. But that's not the shiesty mask, bro. That's our shit, bro. We been wearing that shit, bro. I go back, I show you pictures of my uncles and them in 91, 92, 93.
New Balance.
Talking about niggas I looked up to. That's a nigga I looked up to.
So you
growing
got your pictures with your shiesty mask on?
With a ski on, yeah, as a young nigga. That's what I'm saying.
Before Corona, so what was the purpose?
everybody
Y'all was on some like some fresh shit, getting fresh, or y'all were just
Nah, we was punishing shit.
Oh,
That's
some
what niggas
punishing
was
shit.
doing. Niggas was
It was
drilling.
for a whole different
that shit
purpose.
was,
Oh, my goodness.
niggas gotta keep that shit on deck. Like niggas
Oh,
was playing, you know what I'm saying? Real
Niggas
shit.
out of state ain't even know how to put that motherfucker on. That's why you see him put that bitch on wild
Jumpers
as shit.
might pull up. They don't want to know who you is. All that. You skied up. I'm a break. All right, they don't know who I was. Cause they try to see you the
That
next day.
bitch
You
fold,
ran
you
from
pull
them.
that bitch down, that bitch come straight down on your face. No nothing, no adjustment, no nothing. Niggas out here wearing that shit for fashion because they got that bitch all wild as shit. Them Nike joints tight as shit. Unless you coming out the house with that motherfucker on, you're not pulling that joint down as fast as you pulling down a regular joint.
And I feel like for as like fashion, y'all are at the top. I don't know about number one, but y'all are at the top. But so we just went from music to fashion. When I was speaking like influential, I was speaking like on the music side though. Who kind of like turned it up on that type of time?
Where in DC?
Yeah, like who? Like, yeah,
We
DMV,
fucked
name it
ourselves
DC,
up.
DMV.
We
Who
fucked
turned
our-
it up?
We
Yeah,
fucked
on the
ourselves up
influential
with that.
side. To
We
make
ain't-
the world like
we
wanna
ain't
be
back
like,
Wale.
for the DMV music scene.
Wale.
We ain't back them, but we
That's
fucked
an easy
ourselves
one.
up because we ain't back
Wale
them.
lit.
Man, listen, bruh. Listen, bruh. They listen.
I say
IDK.
he lit.
Listen. It's time for the fucking DMV, DC. I'm from DC.
Yeah.
But the DMV, I fuck with the movement. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying, it's time to get Wale his motherfucking flowers, man.
Nah, that's
Like
what
ain't
Wale
going
put this
against-
shit
I
on the
fuck
map,
with him.
man.
Yeah,
Wale
but this-
put this shit on the map.
I say Wale.
Yeah, but the city ain't get behind
No,
him.
Wale trailed then Glizzy. Trail was Glizzy dissed Trail and blew the fuck up. You hear me? I'm gonna give you the real rundown, bro. Some real shit. Listen.
No, listen. You gonna
Them
know.
the two
You from
bigs.
here, so
When
you
I was a
gonna
young
know about
nigga, yeah, we
artists.
stopped playing
You know what I'm
that,
saying? Before I hear about it, I'm coming from a different market. So on my radar, Wale was the first one, and then I heard about Shot Glizzy. But when I found out about Shot Glizzy, I seen that him and Fat Trail was like beefing at the time or whatever. And then I typed in the Fat Trail. I seen he was lit. But that's
Listen,
how my
bro.
radar came.
Listen, bro.
But this was a while ago.
Glizzy dissed Trail to blow up, and he did that. His sole purpose, he conquered that shit. You hear me? Now, Trail never responded. You see what I'm saying? I dissed Glizzy because he dissed Trail, right? Chief Keef tweeted my diss song.
Wait, you diss Glizzy
I dissed Glizzy.
and had the and shit like
And
that?
Chief Keef tweeted my diss song. You see what I'm saying? That's why you see on that 3 milli when he said, how you gonna tweet a diss song and you don't even know me? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right. So it wasn't because I was beefing with Shaq that I dissed him. Because me and Shaq, we was cool, we was friends, like we used to do dumb shit together when we was young niggas, steal clothes and shit like that. You see what I'm saying? So when I seen him, I ran into him in the mall. And he pushed up on me like, damn, why you diss me, bruh? Type shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man.
He ran down on you, or he just like.
Nah, he ain't run down on me. Fuck, no, ain't no nigga running down on me.
You
I'ma
say you
blow a
pushed
nigga
him.
ass up.
Oh, my bad.
Nah, he pushed up on me on some man shit.
Yeah.
He ain't run down on me though. Like, nah, I want none of that. Nigga won't even think to run down. If a nigga do that, he just in a blind all the way. But he pushed up on me on some man shit like, damn, bro, why you diss me? I'm like, you diss Trail. You hear me? So he like, yeah, I guess he's like, I can't remember what he said. I think he said, man, Trail already talked and all this other shit, boom, boom. He like, man, I got 50 niggas dissing me and I don't know none of them, but I know you though. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wanna know why you dissing me and shit. So I'm like, you diss Trail. So I never told him like, yeah, I diss you because you diss Trail. I used that as fuel. But I seen how he was blowing up off of dissing Trail. So I tried to reverse the play and diss him, you know what I'm saying, to try to get the numbers off of him. You see what I'm saying? It was that type
Right.
it was that type of vibe. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't never like no shit like other shit like that, no.
Did y'all have a relationship though before you dropped the diss song, or?
Not like we wasn't hanging together or nothing, but I'm saying back in our younger day, we did.
And they
You know
was
what I'm saying? We
little,
did be around each other, and like I said, we used to do little shit like steal clothes and shit. Like niggas was stealing clothes and shit, being fly. You know what I'm saying? Doing little money moves and shit like that. That's what niggas was on. You feel what I'm saying?
Shit, being that you said that though, whenever people are dissing though, is there a difference between like dissing in music and like real life issues when I see you? Do you feel like that's a difference, or there's no if I'm dissing you on the music, when I see you, it's up.
Go ahead.
I told you the reason why I did Shorty is for that sole purpose. Like it wasn't never no, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't nothing like that. You feel what I'm saying? But I don't be really into the diss shit. Like, you know, I shoot jabs at a nigga. Like, it's a nigga dissing me right now. I ain't even gonna say his name because I ain't giving him no promo. You hear me?
Yeah.
Fuck him. But it's a nigga that's dissing me right now. You know what I'm saying? Clown ass nigga. Nobody know this nigga. You know what I'm saying? He just mad because he can't be in the inner circle, I guess. You feel what I'm saying? Niggas done get the fuck on, kick him to the curb, you hear me?
No, for sure.
Type shit.
You think dissing blow skyrocket how you blow up versus coming out without dissing? You know what I'm saying?
The world like controversy, man.
That's why I said niggas thrive off negativity. But I'm saying you think you could come out and blow up without dissing?
Yeah, I think you can come out and blow without dissing.
You think niggas be trying to take that shortcut though through dissing to, you hear me? Because they know people gonna watch.
Because niggas don't know no other ways. Or niggas not talented enough, bro. I'm gonna keep this shit 100. Niggas not talented enough. You see what I'm saying? That's just what it is, bro. You see what I'm saying? It be some niggas that you be like, oh, they crank, but you listen to them in that lane. That's that lane you listen to them in. You see what I'm saying? But they not talented enough. They can't make motherfuckers bob their head in any room.
I think everybody got a different lane though. Like I listen to different people for different reasons. Like I ain't gonna listen to the same artist like the same reason. You know what I'm saying? Dre got his time, Meek Mill got his time, Dirk got his time, Lil Baby got his time, Future got his time.
But see, listen, niggas like Dirk and Future though, you could listen to them niggas for any reason though. I'm not gonna hold you. They shit press play. They shit like this song for this reason, this song for this reason. This like real shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Them niggas mastered that shit, bro. I ain't gonna lie. They format like that, bro.
Before we get off this topic, was there any like after you ran into before you had run into Shy Glizz or after, was like any other smoke from you dissing them, or you know what I'm saying, it was like a smooth selling situation?
It was a smooth selling situation, man. Man, Shy Glizz ain't never had no smoke. It just I dissed him he dissed Trail my man at the time. My man, period, but I'm saying Trail at the time, he dissed Trail. That's my man. And I'm saying like, damn, this nigga blowing up over dissing my man. Fuck it, I'm about to counter type shit. You feel what I'm saying? And that's what it was.
Did it do?
And he knew that. He laughed about it. Like he knew that. He said, you trying to come up off a nigga. Like he knew that.
Did you come up though? Did it do what you needed to do to your career?
It was at the time it was doing it. Like I said, Chief Keef had tweeted it, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like it was doing it. Like I think the shit got taken over YouTube and all that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? This shit was long ago, like 2012 or some shit, you know what I mean? But it was doing it at the time, you know what I'm saying? Then boom, and like I said, nigga go to jail. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like shit was going momentum, like all the same shows. We had all the same shows. We had all the same shows. You know what I'm saying?
The first time you went to jail, though, what'd you go to jail for?
The first time I went to jail, I went to jail for armed robbery. And this was wounded. Yeah.
How much time you get for that?
I got right out. That was my first joint. So, you know, juvenile shit. I went down YC. Stayed down YC for a couple days. And then went to court. Judge let me out to my mother. My mother came in there and vouched for me. Like, he gonna listen. He gonna follow by the rules and shit like that. Let me out to my mother. And had me on some pre-trial shit. I'm on some after that, I went to trial, lost trial. But like I said, I was a juvenile. It was my first joint, and I was perfect in school attendance. You know,
oh yeah, get them little points for you.
Yeah,
good student.
So
yeah.
they ain't do nothing but give me like 18 months probation for that shit. I knocked that shit right out.
Where your mind was at though when you was going through all the trouble though, like the first time getting locked up, going to court, like what you was thinking? Was you kind of like, I need to chill out, or did it turn you up even more?
I ain't gonna lie, bro. For a lot of years of my life, I ain't give a fuck, bro. You hear me? Yeah. I ain't give a fuck, son. Like, you know, I knew what I was getting myself into. So I was clean as shit. It was juvenile facility. Juvenile facility gonna be clean like a hospital, you hear me? Yeah.
You shared a room?
Nah, fuck man, ain't no cellies in that juvenile.
All right. Shit. You said you got booked after you this Glizzy and took off with that shit, right? So that's where it stopped your rap career at that point? Going getting booked? You ain't had no.
Nah, I was getting booked before then, but I'm saying like that.
I know you was getting booked before
yeah, but like
then,
now
but
motherfuckers was pressed, like
Yeah.
super pressed, yeah, like you know what I'm saying, shit like that. And we ran into each other at a couple shows and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? It was like big testing in the air, a lot of words was exchanged and shit like that.
yeah,
You know what I'm
man.
saying? But it ain't nothing really derived from it. You feel what I'm saying?
oh, shit, what you got? So you got locked up again though. After that, shortly after that.
Yeah, I got locked. I caught my first adult when I was 18. Another robbery.
Never robbery. So what?
Another robbery.
What was you targeting? Like, what was you taking? Or you just doing some random shit? The case
Random
done with,
shit.
right?
Random shit. I seen the shit. Nigga, I was taking shit down.
That shit done when he said it was a long time ago, right?
That's what it was, man. I
Nah,
was taking shit down, bro.
No, I'm sharp.
I
Bro.
was stinking shit, bro. That was the Scorpion for Sting King. You hear me?
Shawty say
Stinking
Sting
shit, bro.
King.
That's what it was.
Shit, but you went for a long bid, right? That sat you down for a minute. That's what really paused your rap career for the long. You hear me? So shit, how long was that?
They like 5 and some change.
A little 5 piece. Yeah. So shit like that. What you was doing? You was staying into the rap shit, or you hear me? How you feel about the rap career? Cause you picking up steam. You said you got Chief Keef. You hear me? Chief Keef retweeting. You getting booked for shows. You jive. So the movement did. You hear me? So the movement did. So that shit fuck your mind up, or you saw
that shit
through
fucked
it.
my mind up, bro. That shit fucked my mind up like shit. Cause I was in talk with different little labels and all that shit at the time. You know what I'm saying? And at the time they was like offering nigga little shit like 40,000 and 100 and shit like that. And I'm like,
You ain't really.
I'm getting too much money at that time.
Yeah, so you want
Turn it down.
I was young as shit getting money, bro. I was getting a lot of money at a young age, bro. Yeah.
that shit ain't really feeling
Yeah,
like.
I'm like,
you know
what?
I
Like,
mean?
nah, like design, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that. Then you gotta take me and my man, cause we come as a package. Me and my man, Astronaut Mac and shit. That was his rap name, my man Mac though. Like I'm telling niggas, like you gotta take me and my man type shit. Like it was a whole bunch of bullshit, but niggas was gonna try to figure it out. And in the middle of the process of all that shit, nigga got locked up and shit on a conspiracy.
That shit. So shit. You wasn't really, you feel me? After you got booked for that, how you feel about rap? You was hanging that shit up,
Man,
or you hear me?
listen, I ain't gonna lie, I hung that shit up, bro. Like I ain't gonna lie, right? So I love this shit, so I'm like, but I'm in there like, damn. I supposed to have my foot all the way in that shit, right? I always say that to myself when I be locked up and shit, but I supposed to have my foot all the way in that shit.
Yeah,
Cause these niggas can't fuck with me, bro. I'm so on no level, you hear me? So I'm like, I supposed to have my foot all the way in that shit. But then I'm like, damn, man, I ain't fucking with that shit. Cause I came home, I ain't gonna lie, when I first came home, I came home, I went in 2013, I came home 2018, you hear me? So when I came home in 2018, I did drop a mixtape called Mercedes Baby. You know what I'm saying? Just because I ain't really put, and what I did with it was I just dropped it and then like said, fuck it. I ain't put no promo behind it, had no plan.
So you weren't even pushing, you just on some more fuck, like.
I just dropped it, you know what I'm saying? Like put the people on my Instagram, my followers, wherever they can see it and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to even thinking on a big scale no more with that shit. You feel me? So I dropped that joint. And then that was that. I went and got me a motherfucking, I went and got me a job. I'm like, I'm done with the streets, you hear me? I'm like, I just came home. I ain't about to jump back out here head first. I went and got me a job, a construction worker.
Ain't shit wrong with that, you hear me?
Steel worker, you hear me?
Yeah, that ain't, hey, look, a bag, that ain't nothing wrong with a guaranteed bag, you hear me?
Yeah, I was getting like $50-something an hour.
Damn.
Sweet bag. I ain't gonna hold you, a sweet bag. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, it's always getting a little sweet bag.
So I went and got that joint right.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I was working at that joint for like, I was working at that joint for probably like 4 or 5 months, bro. I had to quit that shit. The war started back up type shit.
You wasn't even feeling safe doing or something like, you hear me?
I can't go to work.
Yeah, you hear me? You ain't.
But I had some paper though. You see what I'm saying? So like I know, all right, fuck, I can go back to the street.
You stacked up, knowing that you couldn't be there too long, type. You know what I mean?
I could go back to the street.
Shit. During like your 8-year bid, like how long did it take you to get like used to what was?
8-year bid, 5.5.
Oh, you did 5.5?
Five
I think you did 8.
A 5 piece.
5. How long did it take you to get like used to what was going on? Like inside the prison?
Oh, in there?
Yeah.
I already knew what the fuck it was. I already been there. I'm federal 3 times. You hear me? Like, I knew what it was. You feel me? So it fall in line. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is.
Yeah. So
You know
what was going on inside there that you could speak on?
Prison? Man, there was a lot of shit going on in prison, bro. It was a lot of shit, man. Prison, man, you know. I ain't gonna say a lot of tipping shit on there. But you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Rocking niggas on ass. Yeah.
Charlie say,
Some bullshit, rocking wild. Listen, rocking men in there, man, trying to fight, though. Putting up a fight, you hear me? You know what I'm saying? It's a rocking hot niggas in there. You know what I'm saying? It's like prison is prison, man. You know, some shit getting butchered in there for nothing. You know what I'm saying? You got to be a man. You got to stand 10 toes and don't give a nigga a chance. Because if you compromise, the moment you compromise, from then on, the nigga gonna know you a compromiser. So don't need compromise with a nigga. You hear me? Just take it straight there.
Yeah. Shit on. What type of meals you was putting together in there?
Meals? Man, I was eating like a motherfucker king in that motherfucker. Yeah, man. I ain't talking about Rodney. You hear me? Nah, for real. I was in that motherfucker, man, big nacho bowls, you hear me?
You was chefing or you was just paying somebody?
Hell
Oh,
yeah.
nah, you was chefing all that.
But I ain't gonna lie, nah.
I was like, no way.
Nah, I'm that nigga. Listen, I'm
right.
hands down like that, right? With that chef shit, like I was, you hear me? I do's that motherfucker. But when I went in 2021, I got caught with an iron and shit. In 2021, me and my cousin, he here too. He right there over there and shit. We got caught with them irons in 2021 and shit. We was over to jail. We got in there. I'm talking about we had so much shit in the like we didn't even know what to do with all this motherfucking commissary we had in that motherfucker. We sellies and all that. My co-defendant, you hear me? I told him out the gate. I said, "Cuz I'm retired, cuz." You hear me? I said, "You the young nigga. It's on you, Slim." You hear me? So Slim, I got to my head to him. He was put that gourmet shit together there.
Damn. What y'all what you was making? When you was before you retired, stepped out the game? What you
I can
was
make
doing?
anything, nigga. I was making big boy chose. You hear me? I'm talking about no rice in there. You hear me? Big boy chose. I'm talking about motherfucker with all the vegetables in and all that shit. I'm gonna remix that motherfucker. I'm making real life stir fries. You hear me? I'm talking about curry chicken stir fries and shit like that. Mac and cheese with the motherfucking salmon on the like I'm doing all. I'm making that shit look like it's some motherfucking
looking like
Del Frisco,
Gordon Ramsay, you know me? Shit out there.
Shit like Del Frisco, you know what I'm saying? Every point in time, niggas was catching real food, like we catching real food, and then we eating street shit.
Yeah,
you
that
know?
shit, you know me? That shit love when you catch that.
Yeah, we eating street shit in there. We eating Popeyes and shit.
Oh, they say the good chicken sandwich and that
Bullshit.
motherfucker, yeah. That's
Popeyes good as shit at jail, boy.
Yeah, that motherfucker like gold, yeah.
So look, though, where was your head at though when you like on the last time you came out though, like when you got out, like what was your focus on that you said you was gonna do when you get out of prison, as far as like life?
Like this recent?
Yeah.
Man, I said I'm gonna step on the gas with this music shit, man. Like I feel like this my last shot with this shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? I played with this shit for too long, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm a real nigga, bro. You hear me? I ain't never told on no nigga. Got on the stand on no nigga, none of that shit, you hear me? My name ain't in no black and white. I ain't never fucked no boy, you hear me? I ain't never played with my nose, none of that shit. I'm solid, bro. I ain't never fall victim to none of that shit. So I feel like I deserve this shit, you know what I'm saying? And see, all my life, see, another reason you said what got me started in that shit, I'm light-skinned.
Yeah.
Charlie say I'm light.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm light-skinned, right? You see what I'm saying?
He gotta do it.
When people see me, I don't intimidate people, fool. You hear me? And I love that my whole life. So I had to start burning shit to let niggas know, like that type shit. Like, I'm light-skinned, bro. Nigga, look at all that pretty boy, he a pretty boy, fly, all that, yeah. I'm gonna look good when I'm doing this shit.
That's all right. Shawty said light-skinned nigga.
As far as y'all linking up, you and the producer, like what be the like, what type of beats y'all looking for? Or what type y'all looking for samples or like what's the energy like? What y'all looking for?
We don't never know for real. Bro, come in, I just go off his vibe. We cook up live for real. Cause a lot of times I had beats ready, but it just don't be for the moment. feel what I'm saying? So I like to really cook up live with them. If we do a sample, we do a sample. If we don't, we don't. It's whatever we hear this time.
Yeah.
You and motherfucker freestyling or you in that bit? You got written.
No, I don't write, bro.
Now you was booked, so I'm saying, you hear me? You want putting that pen to work when you was in
When
there?
I was I ain't gonna lie, bro. I ain't right. Listen, bro. In the song I told you that shit.
Yeah.
I ain't right about the whole time I been locked, bitch. I'm on the top with it. Trying to show you niggas my vision. Look through the eyes of the top member.
Nah,
Young certified
word.
Glock spitter, real you free car block spinner.
Nah,
I ain't
sure.
entertaining hot niggas making diss songs, bunch of dry snitching.
Nah, that's
Straight
all
up.
right. All right, so you coming freestyling. So you feel since you took off in motherfucking 2012 for real, around that time, and you got booked. Everybody that took off in that area that you was mentioning, you was up there with the Glizzies, the Trails, and them folks that was taking off, and you see
Yeah,
where
like
they
right
at.
there. But see,
Yeah.
my buzz, see, like,
I ain't gonna say right there, but you hear me? Your
right,
footwork
but
was
right there though. It was
yeah, your
right there.
footwork was
Like I said, we
moving.
had all the same shows and shit. Like
That's what I'm saying.
You know
so
what I'm saying?
You knew you had that.
Like
traction.
they was headlining shit. I was on their cars. Like they wasn't like the promoters wasn't playing about that shit. Like we need them. Like we need them. We need them. Like yeah, all right, we there. You know what I'm saying? We coming in there looking sweet, shining on shit. We gonna buy them bottles. We racked up. All that, like we wasn't playing young niggas, and we pulling up in Benzes back to back to back. This back then. This back then.
You hear me?
You know what
Not
I'm
back
saying?
then. That shit. You hear
Yeah,
me?
we pulling up in Benzes and shit back then, back to back, bro. Everybody Benzed out, bro. Wallahi,
Nah, that's all right. That's all right.
this 2012, I'm telling you.
That's what I'm saying. So when you had that all that motion, you think now is different, or you think you missed your shot, or you know what I'm saying, or you think you coming back, coming Trump. You know what I'm saying? Like. Cause everybody, well, you see where they at now. You see where Glizzy at, with Trail at, like all them reputable names. You feel what I'm saying? Like household names in the DMV type shit as far as music go. You feel what I'm saying? So with you being out on that Gatorade break like that, now you back in the game. You feel like you missed that, like you coming off the bench, or you feel like you right back in the game where you
Bro, I
left
ain't gonna lie,
off.
bro. I feel like Kobe, bro. I'm gonna shoot that motherfucker 87 times, bro.
That's
You
what I
hear me?
want. You hear me? That's what I'm trying. You hear me?
Like I ain't gonna lie, bro. I feel like Kobe, bro. You know, this shit gonna go as far as I take myself to make this shit go. You hear me? That's just how it is. You know what I'm saying? I'm serious about it though. The streets need this shit, bro.
You gotta do you have like a plan for as like putting stuff together to make sure you give yourself the best shot, or you kind of just like going with the motion?
I'm going with the motion, but at the same time, I'm making strategic moves though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm making strategic moves, bro. I'm out the way, bro. You hear me?
As far as the music though, what can we expect to, you know what I'm saying, drop this year? Single, tape?
I got a single, I got a video and a single. The single to the video, I made a video to the single about to drop this week.
For sure.
That's all right. That's all right. So before we get into the rest of this, who your top 5? And since you in the new generation, we list a couple new generation and we list a couple, and you was out there with both generations. Who you think the top 5 in DC is?
Rapping?
Yeah.
In DC.
DMV, we go DMV. We go DMV.
All right, DMV.
Yeah, we gotta go DMV.
Right now, you saying? Oh, you talking about my top 5?
Your top 5 all time. We can start from Trail, because I consider the DMV rap wave, like for real, and all our generations from when Trail and Glizzy era up until now. So we including all of them.
Yeah, we talking about the DMV, like I said.
DMV all over.
We gonna do.
No order, just top 5.
We gonna do Wale because he more light to this shit.
Guaranteed.
Then automatically I'm doing Fat Trail. Then I'm doing Shy Glizzy. What's that, 3?
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm gonna go to the new generation. I'm gonna say No Savage.
We got one more.
Oh yeah, we just talking about rappers period, right?
Yeah, right.
Out the gate, I'm saying right now, I'm saying Pinky the rapper, bro.
Pinky the rapper.
I love Pinky the rapper.
You know,
bro.
I think a lot of people be missing. They be forgetting that they from out here. They from the DMV. They from Maryland. Rico Nasty.
I like Rico Nasty. I'm not gonna put her before Pinky though. That's my heart, bro. I'm biased, bro. You hear me? I'm
I
biased. I'm gonna keep it 100,
respect
bro.
it. You hear me? This
I'm not
yours.
keeping
I
it 100.
got respect.
You know, so
it.
I'm gonna throw a female in there for sure. I'm throwing Pinky the rapper in there, bro. Like
Guaranteed.
she got bars, bro.
Top
And I
bars
don't
in
think
the city?
I don't think no top bars out of female.
Yeah.
I don't nobody fucking with her. Nobody fucking with her. Bars, nobody fucking with her.
Pinky you rap. I ain't gonna hold
Nobody fucking with her.
Y'all think she get her proper respect? Her
No,
proper
I
flowers?
don't. I don't think she get her proper flowers. But motherfuckers need to stop hating, man.
That's what I was gonna say. Why you like? You think it's hate?
It do be hate. It do be hate, bro. Listen, Pinky like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these females not talented like that, bro. She really talented, bro. You see what I'm saying? And they accept the trashy shit over the talent these days. That's just what it is. You see what I'm saying?
He said the trashy shit all the time.
They do though. They do though. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. But if you're a real MC and you're a real motherfucker that know what you know, she the truth, bro. She the truth.
That's all right. And you put Glizzy in your 5, so y'all ain't in. You hear me? Y'all relationship still straight, regardless.
I mean, yeah, I once, like I said, we don't got no type of relationship, but it's not no smoke though. Like I'ma give niggas they flowers what flowers do. You hear me? He one of the ones that put this shit on the map, bro.
Guaranteed. Nah, you hear me? That's respectable. You hear me? Not a lot of people out here in the DMV. You already know be trying to get nobody they flowers. I feel like we don't really, and that's why I say we fucked up with Wale, because we don't get behind a lot of our people sometimes. Regardless, he could be from Maryland, whatever. He's still putting that light on the whole city. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, I fuck with Maryland niggas, bro.
But
I'm
just
saying
saying for the
talking about, oh, it didn't Maryland, man. I fuck with Maryland niggas. You hear me? I mean, you know, we was young, we used to grow up. You like the Maryland ass nigga, like that was different. You know what I'm saying? But like we men, like them niggas men too, bro. Them niggas men, they doing shit out Maryland too. I fuck with Maryland niggas.
Hey, look, you were saying like y'all was saying Wale don't get his proper flowers. What's some things that could be done though, or for him to actually get his proper flowers? Like, what do y'all want to see done?
We need to stand up
and get behind him.
And get behind Wale, because
back that play.
When y'all say get behind him, what you mean?
Like give him his flowers, like let it be known.
Just
like,
more like internet perception, like just more like embracing him on the internet, or like
he never gonna forget when the nigga was coming up and niggas was like, man, fuck Wale. Wale not from the city. Wale bullshit.
Man, Wale got hits, nigga.
That's
Wale got hits.
Yeah,
he brought Lady Gaga out this month. He brought real platinum artists out this joint.
The only people that's arguing about where Wale from. I feel like the rest of the world don't care about that. They giving him his flowers.
The rest of the world don't care about the breakdown at all. They gonna all call that shit the DMV. You go to Cali, Texas, wherever the fuck, they not caring about the city, Maryland, VA, none of that.
DMV, nigga. If you from nigga, you from here. You from here. Like all that DC, Maryland, that shit faded, bro. Everybody getting motion together, bro.
Yeah.
You from here.
We trying back to play. The Migos not from Atlanta. They from Gwinnett County. Gucci from motherfucking Alabama. Like, you know what I'm saying? But what they do? Put on for the A. Everybody back in that play. Why we the only ones that like, nah, we ain't fuck that nigga. He ain't thorough. He ain't this. He ain't that. Nigga, it's music, nigga.
Y'all got going on.
I'm shocked, but I'm saying it's music. You ain't gotta be outside with this nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you should, for the music scene, we need to be back and everybody play from out here. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like Nino paid.
I ain't even heard none of his shit yet, bro.
Nino paid, all right. I don't listen to all this shit. Be tough.
I'm just getting, you know, I just came home and shit.
Yeah, that shit turn right now.
He got a couple drinks. I ain't gonna hold you, but he, as far as motion though, like he getting the festivals, he getting it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like he just like going up, and he making the shit. You know, the DMV. He bringing a light to the DMV because where his smoke is fire. You hear me? You said you used to play with fire. You know that where his smoke is fire. So if somebody doing shits out here, it's some more that's creeping around this. You know what I'm saying? So them labels know that. Them execs know that. If there's one out here, it's somebody else out here. You know what I'm saying? They did that with Chicago. They found Chief. What they do? The whole Chicago till this day, they got a light on their ass every time. Atlanta, they got a light every time. I felt like we would have back while they play. We would have had that light every time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you ain't lying, bro. You ain't lying.
Nah, for sure. I can see that. I feel like even for like the environment, I feel like Chicago wild, DC wild. I got some of the same shit going on, but Chicago just took off on that music shit.
We the White House. They had never exposed what's going on out here.
That shit. You got the Sosa, man. Sosa. Man, y'all better start playing like Sosa not goated. Sosa goated, man.
For sure.
Sosa created the whole culture, man. You know what I'm saying? Like Wayne. That's why Wayne the GOAT. See, listen, niggas get into this debate. Oh, who the GOAT, Wayne or Jay-Z? I'm going to tell you this right here, bro. This what cancels all that shit. Nobody wanted to look like Jay-Z, bro.
Yeah.
We all wanted to look like Lil Wayne, bro. the dreads, the tats, all that bape shit, all that shit like
Nah,
he did.
for sure.
I done seen real niggas start riding skateboards, man.
That's a
No
fact.
bullshit.
I tried to ride a mother.
No
I
bullshit.
done
I
tried
seen
to
nigga that'll blow your ass up carrying the skateboard around,
Yeah,
bro.
me.
The only reason why Jay-Z got like a little bit more pulled than Wayne, I just feel like it's the business moves.
Yeah,
behind it.
he a better boss.
Yeah, for sure.
That don't mean he the best rapper. No disrespect to Ho be talking that shit.
And I feel like Wayne ended his career. I ain't gonna say he not ended yet, but the way his career just went from here to here is
Some
crazy.
seizures.
Jay-Z ain't had no fall off like that. Wayne kind of like,
But you know why that shit happened to Wayne though.
still though, it still happened. Like, that shouldn't
They
have
had
happened.
a lot of in-house shit going on.
But can't say that because Wayne went from rap to rock.
Rock, man.
You know, do that and then still went up.
Country and all that shit. That nigga.
And still with
Yeah,
his
but-
whole swag. He went from baggy jeans to skinny jeans to wearing the jeans with the high socks and the chain.
I feel
You
like
got,
Wayne-
he had street niggas. You had real street niggas. I'm talking about real gangsters, bro. You ain't riding around listening to a nigga that ride a skateboard, bro.
I feel like that's where he kind of like lost his crowd. At. That's
Nah,
where,
he ain't
that's
lose
where,
us.
That's where he started losing the momentum.
Nah.
I feel like y'all. That's because you know. I feel like you know what he
Shit.
did. I feel like y'all
I feel
know
like
what
he
he
lost
did.
the momentum after
Before
Carter
the
Four.
music, yeah, that's around the same time.
Nah, he been
Nah,
riding
Prom
skateboard
Queen
and
was
shit.
when I was a young nigga.
When Prime Creek went to skateboard, what album that came out when he was doing skateboard?
Nah, when you those
gotta be
two
at
different
least
eras. Them
three.
two different eras.
It got to be at least three.
He did the Prom Queen shit early, then he went into the truck fit shit. You talking about that truck
y'all
fit,
talking about
that
truck
truck
fit.
fit
Y'all
era?
talking
That's
about
what.
truck fit.
But you gotta think that wasn't for the niggas. That
That's what I'm
wasn't
saying.
for. But
Ever since then, it kinda
niggas
started
support
going down.
music the least. White people support music more than niggas. As far as buying shit, you not seeing a nigga out here wearing truck fit. White niggas was wearing truck fit like shit, hats, all that.
So listen,
It wasn't for
Alright,
that
so-
wasn't for us no more.
I got you, but listen.
He might have fell off with the music, right?
Now that somebody asked you, what was the last
And
tape
our
you gave some bump?
demographic, but it wasn't.
What was the last tape y'all gave some bump for Lil Wayne? Or what was the last tape that got some
I'm
bump?
gonna give Wayne
played the
anything
Carter
bump. Not saying I'm gonna replay it, but if it's
bumped the
Wayne,
Carter
I'm gonna
five.
listen to it.
What was the last tape you...
Anything Wayne drop, I'm
I'ma
gonna listen to it just
I gotta
because it's
give him
Wayne.
one.
It's a difference between giving somebody a run and keeping it in rotation. What was the last tape
I
you
still crank
No,
Wayne.
what was the last tape y'all kept in rotation? I'm not talking about...
I ain't gonna lie. In rotation right now.
In rotation.
Right now,
the Carter
I-
one. The Carter one in rotation right
I
now.
still play his
That's my
mixtape
point
shit.
right there.
I'm talking, but it's still in. This is greatness. It's still in rotation though.
That's cool.
That's
That
the
was-
beauty of it.
I agree. That is great.
His first Carter
One,
still in
2, 3,
rotation.
cool.
The Carter, all the Carter 3.
The last tape, it's like a red and black cup. I can't even think about what it is. That's not the last tape.
You don't got that
Nah,
in
I'm
row though.
saying that's the joint I crank.
Oh, that's what he's talking about.
My little folks put me onto a couple songs and
I ain't saying he can't give good music. I'm just
You
saying...
talking about the No
what's been in
Sellers
rotation.
4,
I think so.
the remix joint.
The last
I don't know. Either way, bro, Wayne still get bumped to me.
Man, Wayne the
I
GOAT,
don't-
man.
Old Wayne get a lot of
Guess
bump,
what though?
for
I'm
sure.
gonna tell y'all this though. Listen, remember I said this though, right? Remember I said dreadlocks and tattoos, right? Niggas,
Yeah.
you know that. We all come
Yeah,
up in that
nah,
era.
yeah.
So we know, listen, hear me out. Now listen. Now
My
look
shit wasn't
now
locked,
look
though.
what's
I ain't
going
gonna
on.
hold you. My head
Now
on
look
lock.
what's going on. He might not be influencing the people with the music no more, but guess what guess now look what's going on. Guess what everybody doing now?
What's that?
Wicking they shit up. Who went wick first? Wayne, then Jigga. Stop playing.
I ain't gonna hold you. Florida job went. Florida, that's
That's a
Florida
state.
culture, though.
That's a Florida been wicked. That's
Yeah,
the wick
but
state.
you saying
I'm
bringing
the
it
world now. You
outside?
say
Yeah,
smirking
yeah.
all them wicking they shit up. Future, everybody wicking they shit up.
I'm not taking credit from
That's-
Wayne.
but
Wayne
that's
is the
Wayne
one of
though,
the
bro.
best. He had one of the best runs
Why
ever. Like
niggas
one of my
want
favorites.
wicks? Wayne and Jigga got wicks, bro. Both of them niggas got influence on the culture.
No, he
But
definitely.
Wayne
I'm not,
had the-
don't get
Wayne
to. I'm
had the
not
wicks
saying he
first,
had the
though.
influence. I ain't saying he had the influence. I'm just saying when he kind of switched over with the music, that's when his career started going down, in my opinion, on music time.
That water too.
Nah, that's a fact. That's a fact. Wayne job, like, you hear me? Wayne up there, Jigga up there. All of them up there, but it just depends on who you talking to, though. Like, what generation they came up in. And you ask my pops gonna tell your ass Wayne for sure. I mean, Jay-Z for sure. Cause he gonna talk all that
They
bullshit.
be biased to their era, right?
You hear me? They gonna
Like
talk
LeBron
that.
or Jordan.
You hear me? Same. You hear me?
I'm
So-
saying you, LeBron or Jordan.
Shit, LeBron. You know that.
LeBron or Jordan.
Jordan ain't play against nobody,
LeBron
bro.
or Jordan.
I was Jordan, but I feel like
He played
LeBron
against.
proving a good case.
He
You
played
say- you
against
saying
all
LeBron.
stars and Hall of Famers, but Braun played against the average
Listen, man.
athlete.
right.
LeBron the GOAT, man.
And I feel like people just be hating on him for no
The
reason.
average
That's why they really
athlete
tryna go against
today
him.
in 2025, bro, is way different than the average nigga that's playing. Like you got Hall of Famers in Jordan era, but the average athlete that you going
It's
across
way better than them
is
niggas.
way
Them
way
niggas was more
faster,
roughhouse, though.
stronger. They was more rough, but they was some shit. They was all high shit. Bro, if you play with your nose and drink a 40 before the game, you gonna be out there throwing bowls too,
I'm not
bro.
gonna disrespect
Like,
the greats, bro, because there's some greats that come out of that shit.
and they was
Bill
playing
Russell,
with their nose.
Wilt,
I ain't
Kareem
gonna say
Abdul-Jabbar.
I ain't gonna say him,
All
but
them
you
niggas,
hear
them
me?
niggas.
It is something. You hear me?
But like I'm saying though, LeBron the motherfucking GOAT, man. He the GOAT. The man is 40 years old in his 22nd season, bro. The third seed in the playoff. Like, he out that motherfucker doing shit that 40-year-olds not supposed to be doing, bro.
Not for sure.
All them other niggas was hung up at 40. Kobe was coming off the pound with motherfucking ice packs and shit on his knees and shit at 40.
Not for sure. Shit, man. Before we get up out of here, man, anything you want to let the people know?
Man, look, stay tuned, man. Me and my man Kales made this. We got shit coming, man. Some more big shit coming. We popping big shit. You know what I mean? We gonna be outside. We moving. We stepping. We marching. You know what I'm saying? We got shit coming. We got what the streets need, man. You know? And yeah, you can follow nigga at TopMemba5. TOPMEMBA #5, man.
That Kells made this KELL 2 Z's.
And I want shout out Bigmouf, man, for giving me this opportunity, man. Fucking with me, man. Real nigga shit, man. You know what I mean? I appreciate that.